Also, first time using Blaze Kick. Yeah, use Blaze Kick. It's like my favorite move in the game too. Whoop. Bang. It's down. Anyway. So now I don't know what to talk about. Gloom looks really weird with her drool. They like fully rendered 3D drool and looks really gross, to be honest. You can tell that the people who were making Pokemon are rather lazy because, like, if you look at the sprites that they used in this and the sprites that they used in Pokemon Stadium, you can tell that they used the same sprites and they just kind of fixed the graphics. And of course they're being lazy like that, but it's just funny that you can always tell. At least they're updating them. Because I always remember that Blastoise had a very ugly sprite in the first few games. Okay, so this person's got Steel and Fighting and then some... Starting with Flyless again. Poke, you will get your chance to shine. You know what? I'm going to lead with Poke, just because I can. I really do like Cacturne. Cacturne is a very underrated Pokemon. I think the only problem with it is that it has a very very small move pool. But it's a really good Pokemon, actually. I actually really enjoy it. What did he say? He said something like, do you like something that... I don't know. Okay, and since I taught him Focus Blast is the only reason why I'm willing to lead with him. Because Focus Blast is a fighting move and super powerful because since Cacturne is a special attacker. Well, actually, it's a mixed attacker, but it stands out a lot in the UU metagame. I think more people should really use it. It'd be very good on Sandstorm teams too, because it'd be very unlikely to be hit. Let's just use Needle Arm. Oh yeah, we have Choice Scarf on him. Dang it! I completely forgot to use Choice Scarf. Yeah, Cacturne's holding a Choice Scarf. Basically, what it does is it raises his speed, and I missed. Blah blah. Basically, why would you use Confusion? I'm a Dark type, you idiot. Okay, I'll just switch to Flyless. The only reason why I gave him a Choice Scarf is because that's one of Poke's few problems. Is very low speed. And obviously he has like substandard stats, but he stands well in the UU metagame, and I think more people should really use him. Okay. Oh. By transforming into a normal type, it can't get hurt by damage or something, I don't know. Well, it can get hurt, but just not by... Just not weak to fire anymore, I guess. I think that's what Camouflage does. I don't really know what Camouflage does. Again, I only pay attention to the moves that are good in the metagame. Mainly the OU metagame, but... most metagames. Blaze Kick, yeah. We'll just finish this thing off. The fighting track in this game isn't half bad. Like, it sounds a little more futuristic, which I guess kind of makes sense. They are kind of... This game does kind of take place in a futuristic city. Leiron. Brick Break. Leiron looks really cool in this game, actually. I forget what Aggron looks like, but it looks really cool.
A huge amount of damage. It's down. The results are in. It's a total victory.
And we only have one battle left, and it looks like it takes me about 20... Like, it's going to take me around 25 minutes to do a Colosseum, especially with how fast we're going to do it. If there is a third episode, like, for example, I take more than 30 minutes to do both, I'll probably edit it in some way to make it all fit into one. Or I may just cut out some stuff. So we got Apache Risu. I love this. I've already led with that. Oh, except for Steven. Oh, but I can't really lead with Steven this game because he's got some electric types. I will try to fit him into this episode just so we can see them all. Yeah, Blaziken's got Earthquake, and that takes care of Pachirisu and Luxio. Curlia would be defeated by Poke, and Poke's got Focus Blast, and then I'll bring Steven. I'll try to fit Steven into this fight somehow. I know someday I will ask all you guys for what LP would you think, like I'll send out a thing like what LP would you want me to do next, and I'm not going to do that for a while. As I said, I'm planned out till next year, but
From the blue corner,
I do plan on doing it of opening it up to you guys someday,
such energy. And now the battle begins.
especially if you guys get me,
Tears open the ground.
especially if I start to get rather popular.
Taken out already.
If I hit like 1,000, 2,000 subs, then you know what, like I definitely would want to talk to you guys about that. I'm gonna bring up Steven. I definitely would consider putting out a video saying, you give me the idea, like you give me a good idea for the next LP. But it's mainly when I'm gonna run out of ideas, or a gyro ball, eh? It's not very effective. Gyro ball is an interesting steel type move. What it does is if you're slower than your opponent Pokemon, if you're slower, you will do twice as much damage. If you're slower, you will do damage based on that, basically. So the more slower you are than your opponent, the more damage you'll do. Which is why it's often given to Pokemon who are like super slow. And Love-Disc gives her last Pokemon, which is great because we can use Shockwave. Okay, well I don't care if you're faster than Pelipper, it really doesn't matter to me. You can use Rain Dance all you want, I'm a water type too. Yeah, I don't get stabbed. But I have it holding Wise Glasses, which raises its special attack 10%. So Waterfalls. Pelipper looks kind of funny. I really like the way Pelipper looks in this game. Which would probably look exactly the same in XD and Colosseum, but I just don't really remember, to be honest. And that is the end of the main gate Colosseum. I'm not gonna lie, like I understand that this game is boring. It's just very, you know, repetitive. I'm sure as we get farther and farther on, the episode's gonna get a little bit longer, a little bit more. The game's gonna get a little bit harder, obviously, because they start to get better and better Pokemon. They'll get stage 2s and stage 3 Pokemon. They'll be really strong after a while. So, yay! We receive Poke coupons you can use to buy stuff, and you also get stuff just for winning. We still have like another 5 minutes, so next up we would have the Waterfall Colosseum. So let's just see what Colosseums we have next. We have the Waterfall Colosseum, which is an ancient Colosseum surrounded on all sides by refreshing waterfalls. What kind of battle is this? You can use custom or rental passes. Okay, I don't know why I'm reading this. Oh, it's gonna be our first team battle, our first that's interesting. It's an interesting little game we're going to be doing next time. So next time on Pokemon Battle Revolution, we are going to be taking on the Waterfall Colosseum, and I will save the Gateway Colosseum to some other time. I am not sure when, but I will save it to some other time. See you guys next time.